enjoy the breakfast? Of course, yes. Okay, let's, because we have a very tight schedule, by 10:15, we have to leave here and then go to church and then get ready for the mass at 10:30. So we are running out of time. So we would like to start our program a bit earlier. Okay, this session will be the youth sharing. Okay, we'll have 6 different group of youth. They are going to share. After those 3 days, of course, we want to hear some voice from them, what they are thinking, what their thought, and what is their opinions. Okay, the first group I would like to invite is Korea. But each group, please just do the sharing around 3 minutes. Is it okay? 3 minutes. 3 minutes sharing. 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. May I introduce our Korean group, 2 ladies, to do the sharing? Thank you.
During stay here, I was so happy because people were very friendly and warm. Everyone always smiled when I made eye contact, so I could smile too. I think just smiling is enough to make young people feel loved. I wish we could have talked more, but my English was not good enough. However, all the time was meaningful and appreciated. I was really impressed and I will not forget it for a long time. Thank you so much, everyone.
Morning. Like Jiyoung, I appreciate you show me all the things, smile, kindness, and efforts. I think preparing this program is very hard and have to put a lot of efforts. I think you were tired for 4 days, I guess, but you always smile and told me so kindly. I learned from your attitudes, and I'm gonna try to communicate others as yours when I back to Korea. Thank you.
Thank you so much. For the next group, I would like to invite Cambodia to do the sharing. Welcome.
Good morning together.
Okay. Hello, Suncheck. Okay. Good morning to everyone. Okay, I am Moon.
I am Riem. We are come from Cambodia, and the first time for me in Hong Kong and the first experience that I can fly by airplane, it was exciting for me, and we have more guides that help us around the Hong Kong city, and we can get a lot of experience that we never knew before, and that is very, very exciting for us, and we thank all of guys that share many places for us, and they are very friendly and kindness. So we thank you to the God that bring us here. One more thing, We hope we will come again next time. Thanks, and God bless all of you.
Okay, she share, but I want to add something more. This is not my first time to go to abroad, but it's second or third time to go to abroad. But it's my first time came here in Hong Kong. This for me is when I got the visa from Cambodia to Hong Kong. I'm very excited to come here. When I arrive here, I feel here is like amazing for me. It's when I arrive, it's the building, also the street. It's very, the building is so high and the street is so, how to call it, so clean. And that is, I will also bring that one is to our youth in Cambodia to be more of the love of the environment, because you know my country is not really how to call it clean country, but we will teach the youth, we will guide the youth to be love the environment. And I would like also to thank to all of you here that this is the good the God's time that we come together to know each other here, and also especially for the youth leader here is very hospitality for us and generous and bring us to many places that we visit in Hong Kong. Finally, please, I want to say thank you. Okay, that's all.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the leader for the youth section is Long. Yeah, I will let him know you appreciate him. Okay, okay. The next group I would like to invite Japan. Thank you.
Hello, I'm very happy to see you, and I'm fortunate to have such an opportunity. And this time is first time to participate international meeting. I was very struggle to speak English, but many people support me. I'm empowered by meeting many Salesians, and I was convinced, through this meeting, I was convinced this Salesian path is correct and it's our vocation. And I learned in this meeting is every single day we have to fight the fear. Sometimes it is big and sometimes it is small, but it is difficult to help and solve problem directly, but we are all together through Jesus. That fact strengthens me. I'm looking forward to see you again. Thank you very much.
I share. First, I want to say thank you for everyone. This Salesian Cooperatory make me feel a meaningful time. Two topics I want to share. One is sharing one difficult topic about adult and young. Two topic is going island with young people. First, about sharing with adult and young. Topic is about how can we help for young to be Eastern. In my country, I can share with the young in my country, and World Youth Day, like World Youth Day, we can share with young. But like a cooperatory, we can share adult and young, share about a very difficult topic. It's meaningful, I think. So when I come back to my country, this sharing make me how to think and how to do in my country. It is very meaningful. Second is about go to island with young people. The island is about missionary in China. All countries have a missionary and Catholic. So gather young people and sharing, and the important is to pray in one place. It's very meaningful for me. The opportunity I don't forget, but so I became a love Salesian Cooperatory. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, next team, I would like to invite Yeast Timo to do the sharing. Our lovely guy. Later on, I will explain how come I will say him is lovely guy.
Good morning. I'm Elvio. I'm from East Timor. I'm very happy.
Yeah, it's so you are very happy.
I'm very happy to attend this Congress and learn the sharing from others is very important, and as a lesson, learn from me an excellent experience, an amazing experience for me. And this will help me to plan youth activity in my province and a local center. Thank you for the China's province, for the hospitality and all the support. And lastly, thanks for a young group from China province. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, actually last night I was go together with them to the central, and then we will try to get into the ferry's wheel, but unfortunately it was cut. They cut off already. We cannot make it. But this gentleman is really lovely. He take out his photo and show, his phone and show his photo with his girlfriend, and then take a picture. You got what I mean, right? Take his phone, show his and her, his girlfriend photo, and then take a photo with the wheels. He's really lovely guy. Okay. Next team, I would like to invite. Sorry, I forgot. We have some music background. Oh, okay. You guys want to enjoy the dancing? Okay, next team I would invite Philippines. Thank you.
Hello. Once again, good morning to all. I want to take a moment to thank you for all your gracious hospitality. You truly went above and beyond to make me feel welcome as youth. For our experience, we enjoy a lot going around, and then we didn't expect also that we have some outside activities aside from here. So the most enjoyable from
yesterday we went to the island. There's a lot of spiders and insects and kind of sorry birds, eagles. Actually, it was amazing the place because it's very like we ride a boat and from here to the island, and then we go around like the whole island. Like we're tiring, like 3 days straight walking. We're so very tired, but it's worth it. And thank you very much, all.
Mabuhay. Mabuhay. First, I would like to express my sincere thank you for the organizers and for the Hong Kong people for being so hospitable and giving us a very memorable and gratifying convention. As we say thanks to our country, maraming salamat po. When we go to Yim Tin Chai yesterday, we saw these very beautiful words from Saint Joseph Frenedemetz. I hope I pronounce it right, which says, "The only language understood by people everywhere is the language of love." And that phrase really touched my heart because we are now experiencing that language of love. We came from different countries with different culture and different language, but we understood each other because we share love and we express love. And that love can be the very reason to help the young people to be the yeast. After our 3-day convention, what I realized from the prominent speakers and from this experience, that every relationship begins with love, and that love can surpass all the barriers and can be the light of the youth to be the yeast. Thank you and mabuhay.
Thank you and mabuhay. Thank you. Okay, the last team, but not least, may I invite our Hong Kong team to do the sharing. They are special. They have 3. They are 3 together. Please come.
Although I have said this already yesterday in my group, I would also like to say to you all here once again, I'm very grateful, truly grateful for having you all here in Hong Kong. Welcome. This is really exactly my first time being surrounded by a whole bunch of different people of different ethnicity, sharing the same roof. And I also bet that this is also the first time for some of you. So seriously, just ask ourselves how often we do this. Maybe we have been to foreign countries before, but this, living, sharing with people drastically from different corners of the world, for how many days? 2 to 3 days. If this isn't a miracle, I don't know what is. Despite cultural differences, language barriers, geographical barriers, in the name of God, in the name of Jesus, we united as one. At the same time and at the same place. We feast together, laugh together, sing and dance together, take photos together, share our happy moments together, and pray together. But we are not from the same place. How precious, how golden, how rare this opportunity is. So with this occasion, I think no one can dispute that God has brought us together, making the impossible possible. Without God, this event will never happen. So what I want to say is that keep believing in God, and good things, good people will come to you, will happen, despite it may seem impossible. So never give up on your faith and keep spreading love proudly and with honor in the name of Jesus. Thank God and thank you all.
Okay, so because he did a brilliant sharing, so maybe I just add a little tiny point. So for me, I personally do linguistics and translation in university, so I kind of like learn about the difference between languages as well as the barriers between that, between communication. But then yesterday in our visit to Yim Tin Cai, we learned one thing, there's a language of love where everyone understands, like every one of you, every one of us, like. So we can still communicate under love, under God. So I think it is important for us to remember about our faith as well as love. I think this is the main message we get throughout this journey. And then I personally love to do cultural exchange with different people, like people from the mainland China, people from various countries. I personally have Malaysian friends, Australian friends, Myanmar friends, whatsoever. We love to communicate with different people, learn about different cultures, but I've never expected that I can kind of combine my religion and this culture exchange together. This is something very nice, and I'm really proud about this. Proud of myself participating here as well as knowing all of you. So I think this is such an honor to have me and have every one of you here. I'm so glad about this and such a precious experience. Thank you so much.
I think it's a good chance for me to communicate with other countries, peoples, and I know more some knowledge from the regions or some cultures. So I'm quite thankful for those other countries people communicate with us. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Please stay. We have another guest will do the sharing.
I want to thank everybody who came because it's the same reason, and it's a really wonderful experience to talk to everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. A really amazing speech. Okay, thank you for all the yarn. Hope that you are very enjoy the past 2 days and today activities. And you are most welcome to come back to Hong Kong again. Okay. Okay, the next section, I would like to invite Philip for the final, or the closing speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. 早晨 Did you hear the voice of the youth? Did you hear? Say louder. I'm so moved and happy. Are you? Can we give them a big hand? You know what? They are accompanying us. It's not us accompanying you today, right? So I thank all of the youth for their time and their involvement in the part of our Congress. And I also thank those helpers, the staff from China Province, to help with the youth section program these 2 days, including today is the 3rd day. And who are they? Do you know? Do you know? YMC. YMC stand for Young Members Committee. So may I invite the Young Members Committee come up here. So, our program leader, okay, he is one of our YMC members. Where is Joe? And Along, please come. Dorothy here, Atoy, Anthony. We have more members, actually. We have, I think, 9 or 10, right? And this is the young members that make this happen. Thank you all. Can we have the PowerPoint for closing? So I hope that you have learned something, especially around the theme of the Congress. Youth as the yeast fermenting today's family. And more importantly, I think you enjoy the process. You feel happy. This is the motive that brings you the energy back to your own country. Am I right? Am I right? It's very important, and I feel very happy that this is happening according to my own observation. And I hope that you also have similar observation. And I'm also very happy because so far our program has been progressed quite smoothly. We don't have big problems. But of course, we have a lot of things to improve, to do better next time. I think China Province, the organizing committee has done their job, has tried their effort to make it a good Congress and to make it a good platform for us to exchange, have fun, enjoy. So you ask me, I'm very happy with China Province so far what they have done. So are you? Thank you, China Province. I'm so happy that we have a very good Congress. Although this time is a small one. We have a little bit more than 100 attendees altogether, including those, staff. And we have the first time with the hybrid Congress, with the online. And if you look at the YouTube, you look at how many views. I have looked at it, some of them is over 100. So 100, either members or non-members, they are attending online. I think it's okay. I don't expect too much. I only hope that we can provide this opportunity so that some of the members, they cannot come in person. They can still have certain level of the participation. And I think that we have done that. So I'm very happy to see all these results. All right, so let's coming back to the closing part. I would like to announce that we have a very successful election yesterday afternoon. Only the first round, we come up with a positive result, which means that the number of votes for one candidate is a majority vote, which means that one vote more than half. And we have 32 voting members yesterday. And she has got 17 votes in the first round. So this is also very smooth. I'm so happy. I'm so happy not because it's time I can go away. Although I am very happy that I can go away because I have the successor. So may I announce our next World Congress is Melody from Philippines now. So why don't you come up and at least, you know, we can do it together. I actually want our regional delegate, Sister Celia, to come up together, but she's very shy. So I said, as far as you feel comfortable, okay. So thanks God, we have a successor. And we have a lot of things to do in the next 3 years' time. So I'm trying to summarize from the point that Sister Celia, Melody, and myself, we get together yesterday after the election. We put up some points here, and we would try to share with you. As a part of our final document that we would submit to the World Council, we summarize the 3 areas for our next 3 years' action. It's quite obvious that we all observe the very important initiative as mentioned by our World Council Antonio, Sister Lucretia, Brother Nam, they consistently mentioning this word, synodality. And it is important, and it is not very new to us. But since this is an important indication from the World Council, I would suggest that this will be in our agenda for the next 3 years. When you do things, think about synodality. Are we doing things with this spirit? How can we do better to accomplish this direction? Number 2 is 150 years anniversary is a big time. Okay? Mentioned by our world coordinator Antonio yesterday, we have 3 dimensions that we want to accomplish before the day of our celebration in 2026. I'm not sure Antonio mentioned, but at the World Council, we did want to plan for a World Congress in 2026. So please plan ahead for a World Congress. I think it will be in Italy or Rome. We have not decided yet. Number 3, we want to do things more consistently. I have observed the sharing from different provinces. You have done a great job in serving the youth, for the youth, with the youth in the past 6 years. Well done. Thank you. And you want to continue. Please, we want to be more consistent, not because we are aging, although this is the fact. But this is really the subject matter that we can attract younger members. Like China province I shared yesterday, we established the Young Members Committee because this committee will take care of the needs to recruit younger members. But we don't just go out and promote our vocation. That's not enough. You have to do for the Young Project, hands-on. So the YMC is actually serving the young. We have, right now, at least 1 youth group, and 4 youth group members has done that sharing just now. And we are expecting the second one coming up. Okay? So at the same time, when we are interacting, encountering with the young people, we would give them our example. You don't do the promotion by mouth, as we heard from the young. They don't want you to teach, but they want to see you as a role model. That's what we want to do, so we can influence the young people. If they feel that you are doing this so happily, you are not demanding them, they would like to be with you, right? So this, for the Young Project, it's very important that you will have to carry on and even do better and better. Okay, so there are some detailed points, and thanks to Sister Celia, she has helped us to put down these points, like under the main idea of the synodality, we have the leadership training or formation. It's been mentioned by some of the province, maybe not all, okay? This is some action that you already plan to do in the next 3 years' time, okay? That's not working. Okay. All right, so there are some a little bit more things under the 150 years anniversary, and I already mentioned that the 3 dimensions, and Antonio also asked you, as a province, you can do something and share on YouTube. Am I right? So share the YouTube, and this will be contributing to the whole world. Okay? Accompaniment. As we say that it's very important that we have the mentality of listening and accompany the youth. But this is not happen by itself automatically. You are not born to having this ability, although some people might have, but not everyone. We have to learn how to accompany young people, how to listen. It's an art. It's also a science because there is a series of training program behind it. Have you done that? Maybe some of you do. And I know that Philippines North has a very successful formation team that you put together beautiful formation programs. Others, we may be learning from other provinces and do your own formation program, training program better. So I think these are the three major topics as the action plan that we want to propose for the next coming 3 years. Other than that, may I ask the floor if you have anything to add or any question to ask? Question? Comments? Please feel free. We have about 5 minutes to go. All right? So if not, then I would like to have a very simple vote. If you want to commit it to these 3 actions, let me go back to the first page. Okay? If you feel that you feel comfortable and you will commit yourself to these 3 actions, at least the direction, stand up. Don't just follow, okay? Make your own decision. Okay, thank you very much. We have at least the majority I can observe. Thank you. Last and not the least, please sit. Next Congress, we would like to propose 2027. It will be 4 years. We used to do 3 years, one for 3 years. The reason is because, as I said, we are going to have the World Congress in 2026. So we try to avoid the conflict with the World Congress. So we propose the next Congress will be 2027. Is there any concern or any comments? We just proposed the year and the concrete date, month. We leave it to the hosting province. And regarding the hosting province, I'm so happy to have Father Phuoc. I want to mention him again. Father Phuoc is very energetic. He is very excited. He thinks that Vietnam can recycle the preparation. He thinks that Vietnam should be able to do the next Congress. But is Father Phuoc here? Father Phuoc, please. So I would let him talk. Okay, what is the status? What is, give it to you.
I just came here and Dr. Philip asked me whether Vietnam, there's no Vietnam delegates here. It's hard for me to decide for a province, Nam regional for 12 provinces, not one. So, but I contact immediately with the provincial, and he very good for synodality. He asked me, I have to ask my, my counselors, but I believe this is my belief, and I give the note, nothing obstacles for you, even some, because Vietnam is growing, and we missed the honor to host in 2020. As Dr. Philip knows very well, we planned for 750 attendance, but then the COVID came, every details set up. Now we just retake the program. But you know, the new provincial, he cannot answer quickly, but I will push for that. And I promise you, maybe the cost is be lower, and we will more opportunity to host all of you. That's my most likely. I believe they will go ahead. But if there is some obstacle, I will work on them. Okay. So, Brother Dominic, you have any idea? Because you know that one of the obstacles of the Vietnamese is the language. Numerous cooperators, but like you, we want to promote the young, the college students. They know English. Why do we take this opportunity to promote young Salesian cooperators, not for Salesian, but for better for the serving the young in all over the world. Thank you very much. So this is a tentative reply. We hope that, but pray, pray.
Thank you so much, Father Phuoc. Just one correction. He said order. It's not order. It's actually a request for their consideration. Thank you, Father Phuoc. Okay. One last thing I want to share with you before I leave. It's not part of the closing, but I want to let you know about the status of the economic solidarity. Can you bring up the Excel file? Since the time is coming to be very tight, I understand that yesterday there are some questions about the world, regional, provincial, and local structure. I understand only some of you are not very clear, and thanks to Antonio, he has prepared a presentation, but unfortunately we don't have the time to go through, as we have to start the Mass at 10:30, and we have the new members' entries, celebration, so it will be longer than the normal Mass, and today is Sunday as well. Plus, after lunch, some of you, at least half of you, will be going to the airport direct, so we cannot miss the flight time. So this is the time pressure I have to keep. So I apologize that we don't have the time for Antonio to share this point, but his information will be put on the website so that you will see his PowerPoint. You'll get his PowerPoint. Together with other PowerPoints we have shared these 3 days. So after the Congress, we will all upload to the Congress website. I will give you an email to tell you where you can find these files, the PowerPoints or materials. Okay? So this is a very quick summary of how much we receive. Like you see, Korea, we have 1,440, and Philippines, North 50, and Japan is 30,000 Japanese yen. Okay, and then Philippines South 400, and China province, I think they are still counting the collections from the Mass. And then as far as the expense, we are sponsoring half of the air ticket for East Timor and full ticket for Mongolia. So far, we have not counted the Mass collection from China province and the deficit of the budget that China province have. I'm sure this is talking about 6-digit Hong Kong dollar, okay? So there is a lot to make up, and I hope that just do your best to support. We would have another chance to collect the donation in the closing mass, or as a province, if you want to contribute, you can give it to me. I will send this file to you after completion, after I get all of the numbers, so that you can tell all of your members in your province the situation and how your money is spent. Okay? Am I done anything wrong? All good? Okay, thank you so much. That's all I want to share this morning. Okay, Brother Nam wants 1 minute. Okay.
So I would like to ask Philip for 1 or 2 minutes only. In behalf of all the staff of the world level from Rome, so I would like to thank especially Philip, okay, and his team to organize this. So maybe one of the applause for him. So thank you very much, Philip. Then up to now, after almost a year, all of us have participated in 9 congresses. 9, okay. So Europe, America, and Asia. So we are missing 1 congress in Africa. And hopefully, the end of this year or next year, they will organize a congress, and we also have a new counselor for Africa. Then I would say all other 8 congresses, and this is the 9th. Then this congress, Philip, is very unique in the sense of the presence of the young people in the Congress. The other Congress, there's no really give a chance for the young people to participate. But this Congress, yes. So like Philip, I would like to thank also all the young people to present here in the Congress. And I believe that I would suggest this idea to the World Congress. It could take place in 2026. Then we have the World Coordinator here. Then I hope that he still be a World Coordinator for that event. Then I would suggest the idea that at least from each province, provincial province, we bring with you 1 representative, the young people, to join the Congress in Rome or in Vandoko in Turin. So I promise to push through this idea. Okay. So hopefully to see more young faces in the Congress. Okay. I will share with them later. Okay. Once again, thank you very much for everything, and God bless you for your safe journey back to your provinces.
You're welcome. Thank you. So the next program will be Mass. The Mass will be here. Okay? So prepare yourself. After 10 minutes, we will start the Mass. So take your time if you want to go to washroom, but quickly come back within 5 minutes. Okay? 10:30, we will start the Mass here, in this room, in this hall. Okay? Thank you.